We start the programme with a look at the line north of Ipswich and on past Stowmarket towards Bury St Edmunds. The route sees a steady flow of freight and passenger services until we reach the junction at Hawley just north of Stowmarket. From here on in, it is freight that dominates, with a much less frequent local passenger service. We begin north of Ipswich, close to the Stone Terminal, situated near to the village of Barham. Heading south, we have Class 745 Electric Unit number 5, forming train 1P33, the 1132 from Norwich to London Liverpool Street. Services such as this operate to a half-hourly frequency in each direction throughout the day. Seven 4508 passes 28 minutes later. Container trains mainly to and from the port of Felixstowe are frequent, with at least one per hour in each direction. Here GB Rail Freight 66726 is on the 0644 from Tinsley to Felixstowe. Seven 45001 rounds the curve, forming the 1130 London Liverpool Street to Norwich. Moving on, we are at our second location, just north of Stowmarket, not far from Hawley Junction, where the line towards Norwich diverges. Unit 755411 is the first to appear, forming the 1320 local service from Ipswich to Cambridge. Class 755s built by Stadler are bi-mode units used throughout the Anglian region on mainly local regional services such as this. similar looking Class 745 unit, number 003, forms the 1230 Liverpool Street to Norwich, passing our point close to Dagworth village. Travelling west, we are at our third location close to Elmswell, on the non-electrified line towards Bury St Edmunds. Using its diesel power pack, bi-mode 755409 heads east, forming the 1347 from Cambridge to Ipswich. Passenger services are hourly in each direction along this section of line. Having just left the station at Elmswell, located just past the cutting in the distance, is 755423 on train 2W18, the 1420 from Ipswich to Cambridge. Some 10 minutes later, and after a passenger service, it's common to see freight. In this instance we have 66707 on the 1321 from Felixstowe to Middlesbrough. Our fourth and final location in this section is around 3 miles to the west, not far from Thurston. This is a popular photographic location. First of all, we see 66562 heading east with train 4L85, the 1122 from Sheffield, Tinsley to Felixstowe. Our camera's long lens sees 755424 disappearing off into the distance with an Ipswich to Peterborough service, while 66753 appears, working the 1114 from Doncaster to Felixstowe. For photographers, this is the view that many come here for. The long straight line dips down from Elmswell in the far distance to cross over the early stages of the Blackbourne drain, located at the bottom of the grade. 755411 heads west with the 1620 from Ipswich to Cambridge. 66551 passes by in the other direction.